We all do fight sometimes. It might be our parents or our friends, or we fight in family. We fight with a spouse, we fight with children, we fight with everything and with everybody. Unfortunately, it's the nature of our life today. We try to compete, we try to fight, we try to bite, we try to, all kind of mechanism. We have a lot of anger, we have a lot of stress, and all of it is not good. One of the things that I see a lot in people and in relationship is people are fighting um, very, very destructively. And there is nothing wrong with fight itself. And fight itself can be very constructive and should be very constructive, because our life together and our communication together, it's not about constant agreement with each other, or it's not like in not having boundaries, or not being able to say no or yes to something. It's about how to fight organically, okay? How to fight clean, how to fight fair. So, one of the rules when you fight is you need to really truly understand your opponent, okay? And you truly need to know and understand the view of your opponent. So, and it's not, you need to, when you fight, in many cases, why the fight turn into being very dirty? Because people are driven only by their notion. They don't care about another person. Therefore, they are not keeping the big picture in their mind. But if you are keeping a picture in your mind, for instance, this is the relationship and I want them to work, and there is something that is not working. My husband or my wife is doing A, B, C, D that irritates the hell out of me, and it brings me emotions, and my emotions are A, B, C, D. Okay, so first you need to have a conversation with yourself. Okay, what is it that I'm feeling? What exactly I'm feeling? Okay, when she or he is doing this. So you need to be honest with yourself. One of the steps when you fight, you need to understand what is this exactly that drives you crazy. Then you need to think, okay, what drives him or her crazy in this particular conflict, or can drive him or her crazy? How can I bring whatever drives me crazy, because I am important in this picture? How can I bring this to his or her attention without hurting her points or his points of being, upset about something? So it's a tactical and strategical work, basically. It's a it's a shooter, basically. So you cannot just shoot all over, because there is like no point in the shooting. You need to be precise. You need to know, where you're going to shoot. You need to know what kind of shot you want to make, and you want to know how many shots you want to make. Okay, so hopefully not more than 3 before you hit the target. Okay, so, and when you're doing this, you need to make sure that your rifle or wherever you're holding, like in the correct position, everything is correct, you're doing everything correct, your standing is correct, everything is good, right? Same in fighting. You need to make sure that you don't hit under the belly. Okay, meaning you don't bring something that your opponent is cannot tolerate, or is specifically hurtful for him or her, or you cannot just, call moron, for instance, your husband, when every single time when you say moron to him, he goes banana because something else is triggered by this word specifically. If you fight in this situation, you can, like you can use any other words, but do not call him or her moron, because that particular word, like causes something. So fighting is healthy. Don't think that you cannot fight in the family or wherever. You can and you should, because by fighting, you actually state your grounds. By fighting, you navigate your life. Like life is never the same, it's constantly changing. So when something doesn't fit, you need to basically bring it on the table and go like, okay, A, B, C, D is not working. So let's figure out that how it's going to work. You need to do A, B, C, D. And if you cannot do, okay, what can I do? So you can do A, B, C, D, because that without this is not going to work. And I need that to work because this is, like for me, it's going to be easier. So you need to make sure that this balance is on the table. So balancing, fighting is a balancing act, and you cannot fight dirty. The moment you start using weak spots of your opponent, you lost. You lost maybe in this fight today, or you lost in the future, but you lost. The clearer, the more honest fight you put up there, the better your chances are that you're going to get wherever you want. And initially, the idea of fight is not just discharge energy. The idea of a fight is creating a healthy balance and fundamental for you to be more productive in life and the other people who are on board, so you can have this balancing interaction, okay, without culprits. Okay, it's not easy, but it can be learned, and benefits are tremendous. So don't be afraid of fighting. It's not bad, and you can fight, as far as I'm concerned, often. But the quality of fight has to be not offensive, okay? Because fight itself is not a problem. The problem is how we fight.